Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne, and I am just coming on here. I'm setting everything up as I do when I first come on. And I hope you're all having a great day. I thought I was going to come on for just a few minutes because, well, give y'all a chance to meet each other and connect up. So as y'all come in, if anybody comes in today, I will. Let me see if that is the Blue Wrench. Okay, I think that's from last night. Okay, got to close that one out. And let me see here. Okay, I got to go get the pop out chat here. And let me get it. Pop out chat. Where's it at? It's got to be here somewhere. Wait a minute. Let's see. Okay, there it goes. Pop out chat. Got it. Back over to StreamYard and get the pop up chat here. And put that on. So I don't know if anyone is going to show up today because I am on late. I've kind of been rethinking this whole schedule of, am I going to do live streams every day or am I not going to do live streams? And, I'm a content maker. I love to make content. That's really what I do, is make content. Coming on live is kind of not my lane, although I enjoy it, I love it, and I love to connect with people in real time. And so today I did a video. I haven't put it up yet, but it was about rethinking my approach to my channel. I like making my content, which is my recorded videos. Those I really, really do. And so basically, for me, to do live streams, I'm so busy in my in-person life that it's very challenging for me to come on here daily. And so I'm rethinking it. So I think I'm going to go forward with coming on some of the time. And if I come on, it's usually somewhere between 1 and 3. And in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. And if I come on at night, which normally is when I come on, it's generally around 10 p.m. to midnight. And so I'll probably pretty much stick closely to those times. Maybe it may vary now and then, but overall it will be pretty well. Those are the times that I will be on. And so that will be going forward. And I will do live streams as I feel like it. And by that, I mean, I have such a busy schedule that it can be challenging for me to get on here. And also, if I don't come on at my usual time, what can happen is people don't know when to find me. So like today, I'm about an hour and 40 minutes later than I normally would be if I came on. And that is how it is with live streams. And so I did a video called Rethinking Things Going Forward. And I probably will put that up later. And it's just kind of my thoughts on whether I am going to continue to do the live streams daily or just some of the time. And I've done them, twice a day for about the last 2 weeks. And then during the prior to that, I kind of skipped a couple weeks and did them here and there. And then prior to that, I did live streams. Let's see, how did I do the live streams? I did the live streams. Consistently, usually at 10 o'clock at night. So here lately, I've been doing them in the afternoon and at night. And because I go to college at age 63, full-time college courses, hard college courses too, sometimes what happens is I just don't have the time because I have to study, go to college and study and do projects and do work and everything like that. And, and really and truly, when I came on here 11 years ago, it was only for family, my kids mainly, so they would have my running dialogue of wisdom, and then for the rest of my family. Let me see here, and then it became for family and friends. And so when I came on here 8 months ago publicly because I really wasn't public. My videos were public, but they weren't public in the sense I didn't title them and tag them and things like that. And so when I came on 8 months ago, basically what happened was that was when I grew. I really, really grew fast. And then I started doing live streams. And live streams, really, really can be wonderful. But they're also, hey, Robert Mack in Asia, thank you, my friend, for coming. I'm not on at my usual time. I just wanted to pop on for a little bit, Robert, because, I have been kind of debating whether I'm going to continue to do live streams daily or just some of the time. And as I was saying, I think probably it's going to be some of the time, but it will stay consistent with 1 to 3 p.m. or 10 p.m. at night. And because I'm just so busy right now, and it's kind of hard for me to maintain a tight schedule for the live streams. And so I thought I would pop on today for just a little bit and welcome. Okay, Robert, I have 2 Robert Macks in Asia. Okay. Thank you, Robert. Now, why am I getting 2 Robert Macks here? 2 different Robert Macks. One is like with a moderator and one is not. So I am not sure. But yeah, so, coming on here, some days there's a lot that jump on my live streams, and the other days they don't know where to find me or when to find me. And so sometimes, a few people will come in and sometimes not so many. And that's just part of doing live streams. And thank you, Robert. Thank you. You're back to blue now. If for some reason it turns you gray again, and now you're back to blue. And how are you doing, Robert? How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good day. Today I was so busy. I did my 5-mile run this morning, came back, did my videos, I do my recordeds. And then my son, I said, can you go to the store for me and do grocery shopping? And I have great kids, and he's 20 years old. So he likes to take the convertible. So he took the convertible with my other son, and they took off for the grocery store. And we virtually, I kind of, I walked with him through the grocery store virtually because we did Google Duo. And, so I could go through each aisle and tell him what I wanted. And, and he was very, very good at it. And it really saved me so much time because I love to grocery shop. It's one of my favorite things to do, but I just really could not go today. And so he did all my grocery shopping. He came home, put the groceries away, and now they all go to college, but locally. And so 2 of them live at home, and my daughter lives right down the street. And we're all very close family. We really are. So I have a family, and I have kids and a husband, and, busy. So, and all of my college work opens up on Monday. Right now, we're doing most of it online, if not all. But normally it's in person. And so, I sit here late at night and I do my projects, and then I surf over on YouTube for fun, to kind of rest my mind a little bit. And so that's kind of, how I do it. And, but I really got to thinking today about, content. And absolutely, Robert. I really do. I cherish every single day of my life, and I enjoy every single day of my life, even the difficult and challenging days. I find ways to enjoy. I remember a guy I dated many, many years ago before my husband, and he's welcome, Chris. Thank you all. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for sharing me out. I went, welcome, Jose. Welcome. And so I dated this guy, and you would all recognize what he built. He was a kind of a builder type of person. And he built something kind of famous, and it didn't turn out so well. It kind of went into bankruptcy type of thing, and he was going through a very difficult and challenging time. And he went, and let me get you up there. Chris, where are you at? Where are you at? Thank you. Thank you. There you go. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. And so I said to him, I said, we went out to dinner, and I said, how can you be happy with all this going on in your life? He said, you know what? This is just part of life. Be happy anyhow. If you wait around for perfect circumstances, you're never going to be happy. And I truly, truly believe what he said, because life is rarely ever a smooth ride. And, you know, sometimes you know, you may have, you know, I always say when you have sunny weather, you better get out there and dance, because it's going to rain again. And that's what my grandma always said. She said, you know, welcome, Indy, welcome, welcome. Thank you, my friend, for coming. And so, yeah, Robert, you are so right. Enjoy today, enjoy today, enjoy today. I always, always do. So the title of my video is Wigs, Grandma Loves Her Wigs. And I put up a video earlier about how my grandma went and she bought wigs. And this is in the 1940s, when the wigs were not very natural looking. They looked like a box, and they were very, very stiff and hard on your head. And she used to put on a wig every Friday night, a different wig. And when Grandpa came home from the coal mines or the factory or wherever he worked at the time, she would send the kids over to the neighbors for a couple hours. And when she opened the door, she wore something really kind of alluring, I guess. And she had a wig on. She had put a wig on, so it would look like a different woman. Grandpa never knew what to expect when he came home on Friday night. And so I just did that video called Grandma Loves Her Wigs, 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 Wigs. And Grandma, you know, they were married almost 80 years. 80 years. I think they might have made 80, because they got married very young, and they both lived to almost 100. And so Grandma kept her marriage alive. And so I talked about wigs today because, you know, wigs are so convenient. And wigs, 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 you know, my hair is long and blonde, and I'm over 60, so it takes a lot of work, meaning that I have to condition it, color it, you know. Fortunately, I don't have even one strand of gray. I've never had that. My mother never had gray hair, and she was well into her 80s. And so I'm very, very fortunate about that. But, you know, I'm so busy that what I find is wigs can be very, very convenient. You just put it on, pin it down, and away you go. Whereas your own hair, you know, you can spray it, tease it, do all that. And by midway in the day, it's drooping, and you got to kind of work with it again. So I did that video on that. And I did one called Everyone Loves Grandma, which I have not put up yet. And I'm going to put that up. Why everyone loved my grandma, and why I want to be just like Grandma when I grow up. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Indeed. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. You know, I came on here to talk a little bit about, you know, last night I was talking about how I was going to do live streams every day, which I have been. And I've been doing 2 a day, one in the afternoon and one in the evening or at night. And I am not sure if, you know, because it's a lot. It's a lot to come up here. I love it. I love connecting with y'all. But there again, I go back to when I first got on my channel, and why I got on my channel. It was making content so my kids would have a running dialogue of mommy's wisdom. Even, you know, years and years from now, they could, you know, type in my name. Of course, I backed it all up on DVD too, but they could type in my name and say, what would mom say about this? Well, I have 3,100 videos up, and I have even more than that in the queue. Well, my husband's going to help me tonight because I'm monetized now. And I kind of put that off for a long time. I didn't want to be monetized because I wanted to grow first. And I did grow and fast. And so I decided to get monetized. But now I have 3,100 videos that I have to go back and monetize one by one. So my husband's going to help me tonight. I'm so grateful to him. He said, I'll sit there and click the button all the way through. So he's going to help me monetize, each one of my videos. And, all it takes is one video, one right video, one smile of God's favor on your video to make it either a viral video or to make it a great a video that's out there being viewed by a lot of people. Now, I have one video in particular. Thank you, JP Costellas Official. Thank you, my friend. I have one video out there that's got the most views. It's climbing up towards 10K. It gets about 100 a day. And I just put it out a couple months ago. And of all the videos, I have no idea why it is getting all the views. It's called, Thank You, my friend Robert, and I wish you all the success in the world, both with your channel and in every other area of your life. And so this video is called Why Old Ladies Should Wear Pantyhose, or Old Ladies in Pantyhose, or something like that. And it's got, I can't believe it. Why in the world would that particular video get so many views? I have no idea. It was kind of one of those flippant videos I did for fun. And, there it did. It got all these views. And it was really, really wonderful that I did. So what I'm saying here is that all it takes is one video to either viral or to be a very popular video that really, really can change your channel. So you want to have a lot of content, good content, so that if that day happens for you, that you will have a lot of content for them to go back to, because a lot of people get a viral video or one great video and then they have no more content. Robert, I hope you're doing well. I have to tell you, my mother many, many years ago had that, and she did fantastic. Prior to the knee replacement, she could barely walk. After the knee replacement, she could run. It was amazing. Amazing, Robert. Amazing. So I wish you well, and I sure hope you heal fast and you get back to a perfect lifestyle for you. And so the thing is if you ever get a really popular video, and absolutely, JP Costellas. And JP, do you do live streams? And what kind of content do you make? And I've never been to Madrid, but I almost made it there. And I love, love, love Europe. I lived in Europe for 5 years. I lived in Bavaria and Poland, because my family originally all came from Poland. And so if you get that one video that either goes viral or does extremely well, you really, really, you want to have other videos backed up. So that's why I'm going back and do my monetization on all 3,100 of my videos. I used to run the heels training at fire department to be ready for emergencies. Yep. Robert, I run every day, and I'm 63. And sometimes I concern myself, I hope I can continue to do this into old age. So far, so good. I did have problems with my foot. I had that plantar fasciitis I got it about 8-9 months ago. And I was hobbling. And you know what made all the difference, Robert? All the difference? I went and I bought, they're called not New Beyonds, not New Beginnings, New something. And then I ended up buying 10 pairs of them. Before that, I wore Skechers, but now I wear this other shoe. And so when I went to the foot doctor, 2 different foot doctors, they both said, I said, should I buy another shoe? They said, you have the best shoe on the market for that. And I got one of those insoles, New Balance. Thank you, Robert. Absolutely. I've got like 10 pairs, maybe even more than 10 pairs now. And I run in them, and I've got the insole that they gave me. It was, I think I paid about $60 for the insoles fantastic. I have zero problem now. And I hobbled in middle of the night, but I had banged my foot in middle of the night originally. And that's kind of about the time all that started. So, and plus I was doing 3 hours of aerobics and I was doing so much. And, you know, so sometimes you got to rest a little bit too. It's hard to keep me down. And JP says, I'm vlogging Madrid, my friend. That's my content. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, I got better, and I really was doubting it for a while and concerned, and but I'm doing fantastic. Right shoes are so important. For me, only New Balance. Only New Balance now. I love New Balance. They're amazing shoes, wonderful shoes. And so, yeah, so I think, you know, think in your mind that one day, one of your videos are either going to go viral or they're going to be very, very popular. And so if you think that way and you keep making great content, it may happen. And if it happens, you want to be ready with videos in the queue or videos that you've already put up. And so that they have more content to watch, because when a video goes viral, people want to watch more of your content. And if you have nothing else, then they go somewhere else. Welcome, Braylon Cree. Welcome. I'm going to make you blue here. This is not my usual time to come on. I come on usually around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, not 3 o'clock. And I come on around 10 o'clock at night. So this is an odd time. People don't know that I'm here. Last night I came on at 8 o'clock, which was totally off as well, because Brenda Land did not go on. Normally I follow her. And so I came on at 8 o'clock and everyone was looking for me at 10 o'clock. So, you know, but today was kind of, I had so much going on and I just said, you know what, I don't think, thank you, Braylon, thank you. And I said, you know what, I don't think that I am going to go on today. And then I thought, you know, maybe I will. But for me, I made my decision that I want to focus on my content, and I will do live streams, but I'm going to do them, you know, if it's convenient, if I feel like it, usually at the same times if I'm going to do them, but they may not be every day. They may be some days, they may be a lot of days, they may be no days, you know. Did someone dislike me? Oh, you know what? People do it all the time. I have a troll. Oh, it's a troll. It's a troll. You know what? I have to tell you, don't worry about it. I have a troll, and I think I know who it is. I think I know who it is. And, you know, poor Brenda, she got 72 thumbs downs one night. And, you know, trolls are just unhappy people. They're unhappy people. And because if there's nothing wrong with your content, if there's nothing wrong with it, then no one should ever give you a thumbs down. They don't have to give you a thumbs up, but it just shows who they are. It just shows who they are. Now, if I came on here and did something horrible, then that's different, but I'm not going to do that. And so you don't give thumbs down, but you know what? If you're going to be up here, you've got to remember that not everybody is nice. Most people are, but some people, well, they live a sad life. And so their thrill is to go give a thumbs down because they don't really have anything else to do with their life. Absolutely, absolutely. And so what happens is, well, we'll talk about trolls for a minute because I've had my share. That's right, Braylon. I don't try to please everyone. I am here for the people that like a grandma channel. And I'm not a gaming channel. So if you're a gaming channel and you come here, you probably are not going to stay, you know, because you have to find your niche, niche. I think it's called niche. And, but you have to remember, there are people that hide in the virtual world. There are people that have no real life. They live in their grandma's basement, have an old box computer in the corner, and they sit there and go from channel to channel, live stream to live stream, and they put on, welcome, Amos, welcome, thank you for coming. And what they do is they give thumbs down, because the smart troll And not that I want to, not that a troll is smart, because they're not smart, they're dumb. But a smarter troll will not make a comment. What they will do is just give thumbs down. That's what gives them happiness. And then they call their other troll friends to do it too. So that's what happened to Brenda that night. She got 72 thumbs down. And I've seen people with 142 thumbs down. I've seen people, welcome, Dutch, welcome. And gave you a blue wrench there. And so for me, I don't worry about people, because I know, when you know who you are and what your content is about, there's what you will not pay attention to people who live in their grandmother's basement and who just get that momentary thrill by doing that. You just don't. You don't. And, I watch one channel and I go back and watch. She's been a very big inspiration to me. She's an older lady who passed on, and her son's since taken over her channel. And she had a lot of content. She was a huge channel and very simple, digestible content. I loved her. She came on actually when she got sick. Her husband died and then she got sick. And I remember her video, I think it was her last video. And she was talking, she was very, very sick at the time. And she was talking about what she was going through. And do you know, a bunch of people gave her thumbs down. I thought, how sick, what a sick mind. What a sick mind that someone would do that. So you have to remember, there are sick people in the world. There are sick, mentally sick people in the world that do stuff like that. It's just life. It's like, so you have to get past that. You can't stop your life, whether it's in person or whether it's virtual, because of creepy people. It's just going to be a fact of life. I had someone come up here one night when we were talking about God's blessings, and they kept wanting to come up, and I brought them up and they porned the channel. So I had to take the whole stream down. And, so you get really, really weird people. I was on Brenda's channel and she got porn 3 nights in a row. So we got smart. And I told her, I said, Brenda, you do not bring somebody up with a picture. You only bring them up with movement. Well, this guy came in, and in the little boxes down below on StreamYard that you all don't see from that end, she saw somebody with a man with a dog, and he was moving. And so she let him up. He porned her channel. Well, the next night, she let somebody else up because she thought it was somebody else, because they had screenshotted. That's right, Robert. That's right. And so they screenshotted someone else's name. So she thought she was bringing someone else up, and it wasn't. And they did it again, but it was the same guy. And, he lived in this because he tried to get out of his face out of the view, but we caught him beforehand, his face. And it was, he lived in it was awful. It looked like an attic that was dirty and filthy, and an old toilet that was dirty. And, that's the people that do that. That's the kind of people that do that. So, if you're going to be here, and if you're going to be on live stream especially, you're going to get people like that. If you're going to do, welcome, Marco, welcome. I'm going to give you a mod wrench. Marco, what part of Germany are you from? I lived in Heidelberg, and I lived in Bavaria. I'm not from there, but we lived there for 5 years. And so you will meet all kinds of people, but remember, most people are wonderful. Most people are wonderful. So you can't. Thank you, Robert. Thank you. And Marco, thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody. So you can't always predict the kind of people you will get in. Now, last night I had somebody who kept dropping their link one after the other. They were like spamming the whole chat. So I kept taking their mod wrench away, and then I'd give it back and then take it away. I don't know if they had their volume turned down and they couldn't hear me correct them. And I do it nicely, because remember how you welcome. Oh, thank you, Brits. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, Brits Log. Thank you. Thank you. This is the thing. how you treat somebody who makes a mistake reflects who you are. It doesn't reflect their mistake. So welcome, Team Iguana. Welcome, welcome. So you have to remember when Eva Yerez, welcome. Your source, welcome. So I was on a live stream one day and somebody in the stream made a mistake. Wasn't a bad mistake. I don't know what they did. I can't remember. Meet the Thompson squad. Welcome, welcome, friend. Welcome. Let me get you in here. And so they made a mistake. And I have to tell you that that's right, Braylon, right. Because I tell them that they can't flood flooding, and this person was flooding last night. They were flooding, and I had to unmod them because they kept just flooding the link. And it wasn't like they were dropping it now and then. They were dropping it constantly. You should never see your link in there more than once in the stream. And then when you don't see it anymore, you can drop it again. But if you see your link in there, you don't drop it a second and a third and a fourth. And he was dropping it like 5 times in a row. And it was just too much. And I kept telling him, and then I would unmod him, and then I would give him a chance again. But I handled him well. I was very polite. I was very nice. And so when I was in that one stream, the host was so nasty. It just went on and on and on. Welcome, Britton Farm Homestead. Welcome, my friends. And so the host went on and berated the person that was in the live stream. And you know what? I left. I did not want to see that. I had no respect for the host that did that. Yes, Brits, absolutely. We don't flood, we don't flood the stream. We just do it when you can't see your link anymore, then you can drop it again. So in other words, you have to wait, you drop it. But like I said last night, the best way is to connect with people first before you drop your link by saying like hello to each other, to connect, to let people know what you're doing, what's up. Welcome, Kenneth, the Kentucky family. Welcome. And connect with each other, then drop your link, because what happens when you drop your link, rarely will someone click on it if they have not connected to you in some way beforehand. So when I go into other people's streams, this is what I would do. I would say, hello. I would say, hello, Braylon. It's great to connect with you. I would say, hello, Brits. Hope you're having a great day. Hello, Dutch. Great blessings to you. Hello, Kenneth. I hope you have great success on your channel. Hello, Marco. I hope you have a great day. And so I do that first, like what Kenneth just did. Hello, Dutch. You're making a connection there. You're making a connection with 4 or 5 people before you drop your link. That way, they're waiting for you to drop your link, and they're going to go to your channel. But if you just drop your link, they have no idea who you are or whether you're a nice person or what's the story. And also, another good thing to do when you do this is let people know in one sentence what your channel is about. So like I go in and I say, I'm a grandma channel who talks wisdom and inspiration and motivation. I put that in there, and people then go, wow, okay, maybe I might like a grandma channel, and a gamer won't come to me, so it kind of weeds people out who are not going to like your channel. Thank you, Braylon. Thank you. Thank you so much. Braylon, you can't worry about it because I'm a fairly nice sized channel here. And I have to tell you, as a nice sized channel, you get all kinds of people, but most of the people you get are wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. The way it works is you really make friends. And I have made so many friends here, just amazing friends in the 8 months that I've been public. And I grew so fast that it was hard to keep up. But I do answer all of my comments late at night. I answer them. The other day, I kind of got backlogged, so it took me almost 2 days to answer, but I answer all my comments. And so, the thing about it is, some days you're going to come on here and you're going to have a lot of people. One day I came on, and when I got off, I had 800 views on my live stream. I was up about an hour. maybe 2 hours. I can't remember that day, and then other days I'll come on and, I'll come off of here and have 150 views, so you really don't know. People have lives. They can't be on YouTube all the time. And I have a life. And so you can't really predict your streams. You can't predict it. And being that I'm not always consistent with coming on, people don't always know when to find me. So, but today, my son went out and did all the grocery shopping, so that was sweet of him, because I was so busy with my college work and making my videos and doing all that. So I think, what I want to do. Yes, Braylon, yes. Chiquita Chesantos Official. Welcome, welcome. So what I do is I think for me going forward, I'm going to be focused on my recorded content, doing some live streaming when I can. Healer, welcome, welcome, my friend. So, some days I may be on here every day. Other times I may not be on for a week, as far as live streams go, because I am busy. And for me, I really want to focus on the content because, most people, once a live stream is done, that people don't go back and watch it. If it's, most don't go back to watch it. Whereas when you do content, not live stream content, but content like I do normally, people come back years later and watch it. And so I'm really more focused on, I enjoy doing my recorded content. And so I'm more focused on that. And but I still will come on. I'm sure I still will come on, maybe every day, maybe twice a day. I don't know. But it's kind of like when I feel like it. I'm not going to feel obligated to come on. I enjoy my life. I go at my own pace. I do things my way. And, so that's kind of the way I do it. I know a lot of people are very structured with their lives. They're on the same time, 3 hours a night. They do the same thing each and every time. I am not a growth channel and a networking channel. I am a grandma channel. And I like to make grandma content, which means basically I like to talk wisdom, motivation, inspiration. I talk about different subject matter. I don't give advice. I don't give suggestions. And a thinker. That's right. And that's what I am. So I am not a person, there's a lot of growth channels, a lot of networking channels, which are amazing and wonderful. And I love them and I go to them. But that's not what I am. That's not my specialty. That's not my lane. It's sort of like I'm like a slow car trying to get in a fast lane. And that's not me. I get back over in my slow lane. Welcome to Gibbler84. Welcome. I'm going to make you blue. And so, yeah, I'm a slow grandma. And that's what my channel is. It's a place to come, relax, feel comfort, feel like you're at grandma's house, grandma's porch, and like you did, growing up. I had a wonderful grandma, and that's where we went 3 or 4 times a week was grandma's house, her little tiny house. It was a 3-room house. She raised 5 children in 3 rooms, and she had 1 bedroom. I don't know how they all slept growing up because they had a little shanty too. And they had a little shanty. And I think as the kids got older, they slept down there in the shanty. And so I think that, my channel is about having a place to come that you feel at the end of the day or middle of the day, or sometimes when you're not feeling so good. Hello, Camille, my friend. Hello. Camille Tyler, everybody. She has a great channel. She's just starting her channel out, but she has been on Facebook Live for a long time, and she has a lot of experience in the virtual world. And so, yeah, so, growing up, we went to grandma's, whether we just went to laugh and have a good time or whether we went to cry. And so I feel like I wanted to set my channel up to be a grandma channel where people could come and laugh or cry or sing or whatever. It was just a place that they could feel like they were visiting grandma. And, my porch, My porch is, you know, all about grandma and sitting out on the porch and having conversation, because that's what we really did. That's what we really did. And so I hope people feel that. Now, if you're a gamer channel and that's all you want to do, then you're not going to like my channel. And so, you know, why even subscribe, you know, in my opinion. But if you want, you know, to go visit grandma, I have the perfect channel. And I follow channels like mine. And like I said, the lady who passed on, she had an amazing channel. She had a huge, huge following. Her videos were very digestible, very easy. She didn't have a beginning and an ending like I do, you know, like I have Grandma's Porch, but she had this huge, huge channel, and it was a channel, and you went there, and she had an outdated kitchen, very nice kitchen, but outdated, like 1950s, and it wasn't on purpose. It really was like that. She lived in the South like I do, and she would cook. So sometimes she'd cook, sometimes she'd tell stories, sometimes she'd share her life and the things she had been through. And people loved her. And so when I came on 8 months ago, number one, I was being authentically me. I didn't want to be anybody else. So I knew I was about wisdom, motivation, inspiration. So that was number one. Then I wanted to incorporate grandma into this somehow. And, you know, I'm grandma. And so I had a wonderful grandma and I had a wonderful mother. And so I wanted to make it a place like her channel, the lady who passed on. I wanted my channel to be warm and inviting and storytelling, because I'm a great storyteller. Oh my God. And my grandma, she could tell you the same story 10 different times. And it was the same story, but it sounded different each time. You learned something different. And we would sit out on that porch and we would tell each other stories. She would tell us stories from her life. And oh my gosh, I loved listening to all of grandma's stories. And yes, Camille, absolutely. And that's what everybody should be. Everybody should just be who they are. And you've got to be you. And that's what will make your channel different. Like Camille. Camille, you know, she comes on, she's like a rock star. She comes on with these sunglasses and her Texan accent. And, you know, she's a little bit wild and crazy on her channel. And she has her unique brand. That is her. And she's not trying to be anybody else. And that's what sets her channel apart. The older lady I was telling you about, she was her, with her outdated hairdo, her outdated kitchen, the grandma feel. She got this huge following. And I'm here, you know, with my eccentricities and I buy endless antiques. I am an artist who paints. I have about 1,000 paintings. And I run 5 miles a day at 63 years old. And so I'm eccentric, but in a most good way. I love eccentric people. I love eccentric people. And one time I met a lady who was extremely well known and extremely wealthy. And she said to me, she said, honey, I'm old enough to be eccentric. And she was right. She was right. And, you know, so just be you, enjoy who you are. And don't wait to the end of your life to say, oh my gosh, I wish I would have appreciated myself more. You know what? I love me and I love being me. I have fun being me and I love it. I'm a very serious-minded person, but I'm fun and I'm funny. And I have a great sense of humor. I'm a great listener. I'm a great talker, but I'm a better listener than I am a talker. But because I'm here on the live streams, if I didn't talk, I don't know what we'd do. So just enjoy being you and appreciate who you are. Don't wait to the end of your life to appreciate who you are. Appreciate who you are today. I don't let anyone else define me. I don't let anybody else tell me how I should live my life. I don't let anybody else put me down. If they try to put me down, I walk away because I don't need to hear that, because I like who I am. And they obviously don't like who they are. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing that. So I'm pretty tough-minded. Grandma was tough. Oh, Grandma. She traced, you have to go look at the one video I did a couple months ago called Grandma Chased the Floozy Out of Town. I think that was what it was. There was a floozy, you know, a woman who tried to steal wives' husbands. Hey, my friend Un. Oh, thank you. Un has a wonderful, wonderful channel, my friends. Please go to Ungel. You will love, love, love Ungel's channel. She has this amazing channel. It's motivational, inspirational, and networking. Okay. And networking. She has this wonderful, wonderful channel. She comes on about this time. So she's probably going to come on as soon as I'm off of here, or about even while I'm on here. And you will love, love, love Ungel's channel. She's just a joy, and she makes content daily, which I share out. And she makes contents on hard subjects, you know, kind of like what I do, but she extends it. Usually I talk for 5 minutes on a subject. She'll talk about 20 minutes in more detail. Amazing and wonderful. Welcome, Ava Potterfield. Welcome, my friend. I'll give you a blue wrench. So yeah, you know, I came on at an odd time today. It's not my normal time. I came on at an odd time last night. I've got to kind of, if I'm going to come on, I've got to stick to my times, which should be 1 o'clock and 10 o'clock, you know, and, you know, because when you come on various times, people do not know you're on. And then I don't give notice that I'm going to be on. So, you know, but, you know, one of the reasons I titled this Grandma with Her Wigs, Wigs, Wigs is because, you know, I'm monetized. And I don't know if you're finding this out or not, but, and I'm hearing it from many people that are doing live streams. When you do a live stream, it comes back limited monetization. And I don't know if that has happened to you, but, meaning they for some reason it's limited. So I'm thinking it's the title, because I was putting like, come make new friends, let's grow, and that. And so today I titled it something different. Well, you know what, we will hopefully, if I stay on that long, we will come over and raid your channel. And so everybody, make sure you're connecting to Ungel. She's going to drop her link in here if she would like, or you can just cut and paste her name and go find her. And she's going to be doing a live stream shortly. So you want to go over to Ungel's. When I finish, you want to go over to Ungel's. Because even if I leave beforehand, you can go over and be connected. So when she comes on, Braylon, I just got monetized on Monday. They offered me merchandise. They offered me, what do you call sponsor people, where you get up here and maybe they'll give me a bunch of wigs and I can come up here with a bunch of wigs and say, wigs, 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 buy this wig, you know, but that's what a sponsor does. That's what you do. Spirit Fox, welcome, welcome. Thank you, my friend. And so, but on all my other videos, the only video that they refused to monetize or limited monetization, I can't remember. And I have no idea why, because I did a video on bullying, you know, bullying, people who bully other people. A wonderful video about bullies. And they would not, I think they wouldn't monetize that one, because you have to be very careful how you title your videos. So now I learned that with the live streams, because if I'm saying, let's grow, let's grow, 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 they won't monetize that live stream. Okay. So I had several live streams that got limited monetization because I used the word grow in them, I believe. And so next time I'm going to say, let's go fishing. Grandma goes fishing, or grandma has her wigs, or grandma loves her wigs, 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 or something like that. And also, see, this is the thing. I'm gearing my video titles as much as I can to the endorser that I think I want to endorse. They try to pair you up. Okay, just copy and paste Undell, copy and paste her into a separate tab. Go to her channel, watch a video while you're playing mine, and comment, subscribe. But click the bell so that you will go, so that when she comes on in 30 minutes, you'll be reminded. And so now, by using the word grandma, that also, that keyword of grandma, because remember there's key tag words. When the endorsers are looking, they're typing in keywords. So grandma will be connected to, like, unfortunately, to diapers or depends, or something like that. So that when the endorsers come hunting me down to offer me different products to promote on my channel, how they will find me, and how they find me is through these keywords. And not everything am I going to promote, but I mean, so I'm, grandma is a keyword. And so there are products that would be geared to the older generation. And so that would be somebody who would look at me. And by putting in wigs, or grandma loves her wigs, then a wig company may come and say, hey, because there's a lot of wig channels. There's a lot of channels that do wigs. And they, so they send the person like me a bunch of wigs, and then you put them on. I mean, I know several channels that just have hundreds and hundreds of wigs. They come on here and they get paid to advertise the wigs while they're doing their live stream, or while they're doing their recordeds, in between whatever they're talking about. So that's kind of how it works. Now, Camille says she's doing a live tonight. Join me tonight. What time is it, Camille? What time is it? Robert, thank you, my friend. Thank you for being such a wonderful friend. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. And so, really, what you have to do is you have to look at what you want to endorse. Because when you get over 10K, you get into like this different league. I mean, merchandise is part of it. I don't know if I'm going to do merchandise. It just depends on what I'm offered. Really, when you do merchandise, you really don't really do much of anything, but they kind of design it around your channel. And so we'll see. I'm just so new at this. That I'm just taking my time. I'm not committing to anything. I'm just making my content and coming on here occasionally on a live and all of that. Because lives take a lot of energy, and I have family. We do a lot of things together. And, I don't know, I just like to do my recorded content, and I kind of am sticking with that. Camille says 8 p.m. Central, which would be 9 p.m. I think 9 p.m., right? 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which would be 6 p.m. Pacific Time, and would probably be 9 a.m. Filipino time. So, the thing is that you work hard, I mean, how lucky to get paid for what you do. How lucky to get paid, to come here and share things, that I love to talk about. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. Arlette Style Home Cooking, welcome. And, but it takes work. And anything good in life will take work. And, but when you love what you do, it's not work, but you do have to work. MJO, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Gave you a blue wrench. MJO has a wonderful channel. Thank you, Ava. Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you. MJO, you want to go to her channel. She is she's an inspirational channel also, and she does networking. And MJ, oh, I have not seen you on for the last couple nights. I don't know if I'm not getting your notifications or you haven't been on. I'm not sure. And Ava, thank you so very, very much. You look so much like my cousin. You look so much like my cousin. Please check out Ava Potterfield's channel. Connect with her the right way, the organic way, by playing a video in a separate tab, commenting and subscribing, please. And so, you know, you come on here, and when you do a live stream, just have fun. Just have fun. And you're going to get nice people. And who's that, Dutch? Me? I don't think I've been disconnected. Let me see. No, I think I'm still on. As far as, oh, maybe I'm not. Let me see. You know what? Let me see. Let me go over. No, it looks like I'm still on, Dutch. Looks like I'm still on. Yeah, let me see. I think I am. So, Kumix News, welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome. So today, I think I am, when I get done here, I have one of my friends is leaving town for a few weeks, and she's been trying to get together with me, but my schedule's been so crazy, and I haven't been able to. So I think I'm going to invite her over for a little bit. We normally do lunch, but I'm kind of fasting today, and you know, I fast periodically, and I drink a lot of water and all that, and so I think, you know, I don't want to do lunch, and normally we go antiquing, but it's too late in the day to do that. So I think I'll just have her over for a little bit, and we'll chit chat before she leaves for her trip. And then my college work is probably more of it's going to open up. Hopefully not this evening, though. I don't want it to open up because what opens up is hard. It's hard. I'm making straight A's, high A's, top of my class. But I have to tell you, it's so much work. But I appreciate going to college so much more than I did when I was 20. You know, I appreciate the value. And so I work a lot harder. And I'm making great grades. I got a full scholarship at age 63. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Someone keeps saying, are you going to law school? And, you know, that's a possibility. I'd probably be 70 years old by the time I graduate. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And I'm just kind of rolling along. At this stage of life, I'm rolling along. I'm just enjoying. I'm going with the flow. I'm just enjoying my life, you know, just enjoying it. And so, yeah, so I did another video called Everyone Loves Grandma, and I'll probably put that up later. And like I said, I'm trying to gear my channel now. I'm trying to navigate my channel through the waters, because now that I'm monetized and over 10K, you know, you get different opportunities. And so I need to navigate it in a way that appeals to certain endorsements. And so I think, you know, while still remaining authentic, you know, so I think just sticking with the grandma themes and sticking with, you know, what grandma taught me and the wisdom and, you know, grandma somewhere in that theme. Welcome, welcome, Corey, welcome. I'm going to give you a blue wrench. Thank you, my friend, for being here. And so I'm going to kind of stick with that theme of it. And, you know, just kind of go from that perspective, And, you know, a lot of people have RV channels. And at one point we had an RV. Oh, it was wonderful. Big 40-foot bus. Well, it was a motorhome, but it was like a bus, and I drove it. And I had to have a truck driver's license at that time. That was down in Texas. And because it was so big, you had to get a CDL. So I had to go take a CDL when my kids were like 4, 5, and 6 years old. And I had to take them to the DMV to take this test. And I passed the test. How I passed it, I have no idea. So then later we bought a 35-foot bounder, which was it a bounder? Yeah, a Winnebago sightseer. It was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And it had bunk beds in it for the kids, and it had, full bathroom, full bedroom for us, a full living room, full kitchen. It was wonderful, wonderful. We loved it. We loved it. Thank you, Corey. Thank you. And so we loved traveling. We traveled 48 states with our kids. I homeschooled my children at the time. They're all graduated now and in college. But it was a wonderful time of our life. Wonderful. And so if I was an RV channel, if we ever get an RV again, then I'll do Grandma Drives the RV around, or something like that, and do it from that perspective. And I buy a lot of antiques. I've showed y'all my parlor, Grandma's parlor with a 100-year-old sofa, and that's in the parlor. And the 100-year-old armoire, and the 140-year-old grandfather clock that works perfect. I've got 4 grandfather clocks that are over 100 years old or over 100 years old. And I have the old Victrolas, the crank-up Victrolas with all the old records from the 1920s. I have a 1922 floor model radio, the first year home radios ever came out. Original parts, original wires, still works. Gets one channel because we only have one radio station locally, and that's all it'll pick up on. Mr. Blood Eye, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Mr. Blood Eye. Appreciate it. Let me make you blue. And thank you, Ava. Thank you so much. And so, the thing about it is what you want to do is you want to build your channel around what you love, what interests you. If you're a gamer, build it around gaming. If you're a chef, build it around cooking. If you're an artist, think about Bob Ross. Look at him. He built his TV show around simple day-to-day painting. I mean, people still know him, and he's been passed on for 20-some years. And so, yes, Ava. You know what, Ava? I love, one day, if y'all go back, I have one called Grandma's Antiques or something like that. Welcome, Noor, welcome. Called Grandma's Antiques. And you go and you look those up and you'll see many of my antiques. And I have one that I made for my kids, actually, because I wasn't public, but it's public. And you can, it's called Diana Brienne and Her Paintings, and it's probably about 7 years ago when we first moved in here. And then I have, if you want one from a long time ago, probably about 11 years ago, called Harper Valley PTA, Diana Brienne style. You'll get a hoot out of that one. You'll get a hoot out of that one. That one was, made for my kids and my family. And then, but I left it open to the public so they could access it. And so if you look that one up, I don't think it's tagged or anything. So, it's not promoted out. I did title it. And so you would have to go to that and look up Diana Brienne, Harper Valley PTA. You'll laugh because it is really, really, really funny. But Ava, yes, I have, what year is your Victrola? And do you have the records? And you know what, Ava, one day my girlfriend that's going to come over in a little bit, she went to the recycling area, and somebody had set a box of these old records from like the 1920s in perfect condition. And she knew that I had these old Victrolas. And so she brought them over to me. And oh my gosh, they played perfect from the 1920s. People throw stuff away. In my community, we have a lot of older people, and they pass on, and their adult kids don't want anything to do with, they don't put value on their antiques or the things they had. So they donate them all to the local, I lovingly call it the junk store, but it's actually kind of like an antique store that sells all and gives back to the community, solely to the community. And so I go there, and that's where I buy everything. I buy it all there. So I love antiques. I really, really do. I'm kind of an antique, but a beautiful antique. And keep your antiques, take good care of your antiques. And yeah, how is everyone growing right now? Are you all growing okay, or is it still like it was? Or I'm not paying much attention to whether I am growing, or I am growing. I grow a little bit every day, but I used to grow. To be honest, I was growing 250 up to 250 a day. From average was 100 to 150, and the high end was 250, and low end would be maybe 50. But now, I grow about 50, I lose about 25. So I grow probably 25 a day, 25 a day. And so that's not a lot compared to before. And many of those people find my content. It's not through dropping streams. And yet, if they don't watch, I guess, a certain portion of it, they may have subscribed, but I lose them the next day. It doesn't matter whether they clicked on a link or found me some other way. So, I think we all go through that. I do. And so I don't know if you're all growing good, or if it's kind of like me. I mean, I got purged, what was it, about 1,000? Because I was up to around 13K. I got purged about 1,000. Grew, got purged again, grew, got purged again. And then every time I would try to grow, if I collected, made 50 new friends, they would take 100 from me. If I made 25 new friends, they would take 50 from me. So it was like double. Then it kind of neutralized out. If I made 50, they would take 50. So I didn't lose any, but I wasn't making any. And now I'm growing again, but it's slow. It's a slow process, and I'm not sure why or how or what's really going on or why it's like it is. I really, really don't know, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm here because I enjoy being here, and I make my content, and that's what it's about. Well, let me see if Undale is on. Let me go over there and look and see if she's on yet, because I am thinking about, I need to get off here pretty soon. Un, are you still here? If you are, let me see. Let me go over to Un. She's not on yet. She is not on yet. Let me look here. Yeah, I don't think she's still in here. I think she's getting ready for her live stream. I hope you all support Undale when we leave here. She's not on yet, and I'll keep checking. Yeah, Dutch, you grew real good too. I think all of our channels, I mean, I am not a networking channel. Okay, I'm not. That's, you can grow here, but I'm not a networking channel. And I think the networking channels have been hit the most, because a lot of their subscribers the watch hours are down because people are frustrated, and it's understandable. But I think it's all going to change. I think, I hope one day we all wake up and we find that all the subscribers that we lost have come back, that they've all come back. I might be dreaming, but it's a good dream to have, a good dream to have. Or that we get, one of our videos go viral, and then we, build our channels that way, which would be wonderful too. Now, it's not something that we should build on and think that our video is going to go viral, but all it takes is one good video. Doesn't even have to be a viral video to change your channel. One really good video. And you don't always know what it's going to be. I mean, look at my video called Old Ladies in Pantyhose. I mean, who would have ever thought that in such a short time would have gotten almost 10K views? It's going towards 10K because it builds at about 100 a day. And it's been out about 4 months. I mean, that's my most popular video. And I have no idea why. Why? Because I put that up right shortly after I first came on. And so I have no idea, and I don't think I tagged it in a particular way. I don't think I titled it in a particular way, but it just happened to be a popular video. So if you get a popular video, a couple popular videos, that can really change your channel for the better. So just keep churning that content out. Keep churning it out. And you never, ever know. You never know. You never know. You never know. I have pop-ups and I can't get rid of them. They're so annoying, and I get a lot of them. There's pop-up that come up, and I can't block them, because if I block them, it blocks my college work, because my college work requires us to turn off the pop-up blocker. So we get all these pop-ups that come up. So yeah. But anyhow, I think I'm going to get off of here. Now, remember, Unjel is getting ready to come on. So just let her know that when you go to her channel here shortly, that you came from my channel, if you will. I would appreciate you letting her know that. And I will check one more time to see if she's on yet. But my friend is due to come over. And so I'm going to have to... get off of here. I don't think I'm going to come on tonight at 10 o'clock. I might. I don't think so. I think I'm going to rest a bit and focus on some other areas that I want to paint. I've got that painting over there that I got to get back to. It was still drying, but I want to get back to it. And so I'm probably going to do that. I appreciate each and every one of you. You've all been just amazing and wonderful. And I thank you. I thank you. I thank all of you for being here. You all have been just absolutely, absolutely wonderful. And but keep looking for me at my usual times, 1 o'clock in the afternoon and 10 o'clock. And I won't be on every day, but I may be on some days. And some days are better than no days. So I wish for you just a wonderful day. May God bless you. I do hope you all go over to Undel's channel. I'm going to check one more time. She's not on yet, but she's scheduled for 4 o'clock. So she's already got a reminder up. And so y'all can go over to Undel's, and let me go over there and get her reminder. Let me just go over here. Let me get it for you. I'm going to put it in. Okay, let me put that in here. Let me see where I have to put. I think I have to put it in. Let me see. I think I have to put it in here. Oh, thank you. Let me put that in there, because that's where we'll go. Maybe I'll hold on for another few minutes here. That's for Unjel. And Off-Grid Farming is here. Let me make them blue. Everyone, please do me a favor and connect with Off-Grid Desert Farming. They talk political news, current news, usually late at night. And I love their channel. I absolutely love their channel. And, go over there and connect with them. They really tell you stuff that you won't hear anywhere else. You won't hear it anywhere else. And they actually have 3 channels, but right now they're using Off-Grid Desert Farming, and they've just started that channel. So that's like their brand new channels. Yes, because they talk current events, and they got suspended with their other 2 channels. So they have this new channel, but I think you will really, really like it. If you like to stay up on top of current events from a different perspective than what you see in the news, they really open your eyes to a lot of issues that are going on in the world. And so I think you would really, really enjoy their channel. And so for me, like I said, I want to get back to my basics. I want to get back to who I am as a YouTube channel. And really, who I am as a YouTube channel is making recorded content, because that's what I love to do. And I am not a live streamer. I like to do live streams, but on my terms and when I feel like it. And so if I feel like it, I'll be here, but if I don't feel like it, I won't be here. Whereas some people come on no matter what. They come on here and they go to sleep while they're on here, but they're on here. And I'm not like that. I only want to come on if I feel like it, because I have other things that I love. I have I love making my content for my YouTube channel. I love painting. I love my family. I spend a lot of time with my family. I love my fitness. I love my fitness. I love, and I love visiting other people's channels. I have some favorite channels that I go to, late at night, usually, because I'm answering all my comments at about, I don't know, 12 and 1 o'clock in the morning. And so I go on, I have a lot of channels that I go back and watch at that time. And, I always answer all my comments, and I love to answer comments. I love to connect with everyone. And so that's what I do. That's what I do. And let me check with Un. Let's see if she's up yet. She's going to be, oh, there she is. She's on. Okay, everybody head on over to Un. I'm going to put it in one more time for those that you didn't get it. I'm going to put it in and let her know it's a Diana Brienne raid. Okay, let her know that, if you will. Let me get my pop-out blocker here. She's on. So Ungel, at Ungel, and we're going to do right there. There you go. So everybody click on that link. Go ahead and make your way over. May God bless you. May great favor and blessings flow through you and on you and over those you love. And hopefully I will talk to you all soon again. Please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about my channel. And I thank you so much. And if you share one of my videos out, please let me know so that I will go share one of yours out. Love you all much. Thank you. Head on over to Un's. Let her know you came from my channel. And welcome, Reed Goriz Divas. And we are leaving to go over to Ungel's channel. I put the link in there. And thank you. And I hope to see you next time, Reed. Reed, I don't have my glasses on. Reed Goriz Divas. I hope to see you next time in one of my live streams. May God bless you all. And I hope to talk to you all soon again. Bye-bye. And from my house to yours, talk to you soon.